Hey guys, Al here, and I just wanted to kind of do two things in this video. Number one, being sick sucks. I was sick for half the fucking week. I just finally got better today. You know, it's a thing where I've gone. It's one of those things, I guess. But it wasn't COVID. It was just a basic bug. God, I hate basic bugs. Either way, though. The other thing, though, is that today's pitch meeting video, ladies and gentlemen, is on Voltron and Shera. Let's get the obvious ones out of the way. Reaction stories, because, dear God, there's none. Surprisingly, there is none. But the question is, what would you do with them? Well, much like with the current Renaissance reaction, with Voltron, it would be literally they get pulled. They find you can do one of two things. Number one, they get pulled into a pocket dimension where they're basically shown a reality they may get thrown into, or a reality where their lives are completely different. Again, it's one of those things. Another one, of course, is, they find an archive of the multiverse, and they discover it and learn about the different realities. And, you can have it to where Golra tries to, of course, break into these realities, and it's like, they kind of learn, oh yeah, they're kind of fucked. Or, that universe is fucked. Or, it's one of the many few things about it. Again, it's one of those things. Now, the other thing, of course, is, how one can do it. Again, it's clearly up to one how you do it. But, again, one of those things. Now, of course, in terms of a story itself, a Halo Voltron story would actually be kind of cool, because it does fit in that same vein, doesn't it? Where it's like, maybe and this is something that's totally up Johnny Boy 11's fucking corner. And yes, there is death in the Voltron show. Like, it's a fucking war. So, yeah, there is death. But imagine, not only would the Voltron Force technically get a boost with of course, the UNSC helping, but the war itself would take a drastic turn against the Golrans, because they would, in a sense, kind of get their asses kicked. This supposed nigh impossible empire that is basically undefeatable, gets a good taste of UNSC fucking might and technology. And let's be honest here, that would be a thing. Really would be a thing. I mean, hell, the Spartans alone would be something that the Voltrons... Hello, Callie. Hello, Callie. My cat decided to grace us with her presence. The outside cat. Moving on. So yeah, same thing with Star Wars, basically like, oh hey, here's the clones, here's the Force, here's everything in between. Moving on. So, let's go on from there to Shera. Shera is literally Shera. Shera, the Princess of Power, while, yes, bless me. Show, depending on how you look at it. I mean, I personally enjoyed it until, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was just, And then, of course, there's God knows how much porn of it. Then again, Rule 34 is still in effect for Lord knows till humanity's death, so of course there's going to be porn about it. Why wouldn't there be porn about it? But moving on. The other thing, though, is that Shera, once again, reactions first, because, of course, reaction stories are actually the easiest to do. Again, the same principle applies. The different multiverse, or you can have them kind of looking at, what Shera's original people was, like humanity. Again, one of those things. Or how the world of Eternia could have came to be and turned out into good jobs. Again, just one of those things. I mean, hell, with Johnny Boy's 11 Shera Halo crossover, that one alone could lead to interesting stories. Like, say, the Princess's Alliance and all them kind of find out about the UNSC and learn about it. Until finally Eternia is blooped out right next to New Reach. At which point in time, because they already know about the UNSC, I mean, whether or not you tell them that, oh, hey, yeah, this entity basically told us about your history and everything, completely up to them. But in a basic sense, they could use what they've learned and actually either join up with the UNSC or be its own whole entity and basically be like, hey, we would like the UNSC technology, but we still like to practice our magic. Which Oni is already gonna frickin' have a major boner because it's like, magic? Magic, you say? How can we use this for our own means? Moving on. Call of Duty, same thing, basically, etc., etc., etc. Moving on. So, aside from that, you can also go with, of course, a few other aspects of the story itself. Like, their planet literally popping up in either and or other realms. I mean, hell, you could have their planet literally pop up in the Star Wars realm right next to Coruscant, or like right in the middle of goddamn nowhere where they're intercepted by a Republic fleet or a Rebel Alliance fleet, the Empire, the Old Republic fleet, either and or what? Either and or but. Call of Duty. You could have them literally pop up right in the Infinite Warfare universe, where they literally just pop in their universe for no goddamn reason, and next thing you know, here's the frickin' Settlement Defense Front, along with, of course, the Earth forces literally fighting for control over it, and the Princess Alliances join the Earth forces, and of course, the frickin' Horde joins the SDF. I mean, again, it's one of those interesting stories. Yes. The other thing with Call of Duty, of course, moving on to that same vein, because of course there's a lot of Call of Duty frickin' Shera suggestions. Thank you, Google. You can have it to where the Shera crew actually plays Call of Duty. They somehow get a strange package and they start playing Call of Duty and then get the technical packages for all these weapons and stuff. And literally basically start realizing, hey, maybe we should have a proper fucking military. Seriously, you've been fighting the Horde for Lord knows how long and you just now thinking you have a proper military? Moving on. Again, not just them, but also the Horde itself, and it's like, again, and or but, it is one of those things. Moving on. But, aside from that, again, lots of stuff that can be done with it. I mean, again, it's one of those things. And it'd be interesting, to say the least. But, either way, though, ladies and gentlemen, that's my bit right now. Like I said, I'm still recovering from being sick for a good number of days. Fucking Tuesday till, or not even Tuesday, my god, Monday till today, so almost 4 fucking days of being sick. So, I'm sorry if my ideas are kind of limited at the moment. I need to make this video to appease the algorithm, but, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you I will recover, and I shall come back with another pitch meeting, this time with the code Geass. No, not code Geass. No. Azure Lane and Strike Witches. Yes. Yes. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.